You have entered the retro realm. You are in the Game Master's Den.
Welcome to the Game Master's Den. This is a Gong Farmer's Almanac special episode. As I have mentioned, I'm new to the game and solo role-playing as well. Though my experience lies with old-school Dungeons & Dragons as well as GURPS, I believe DCC has more open interpretation than D&D and is less crunched than GURPS. This episode is a supplementary episode that's not important. It's a fun idea I wanted to try out. There is a virtual funnel mentioned in Gong Farmer's Almanac 2015. This is the 10th anniversary of the issue. A member of the DCC Rocks community, Paul Wolfe, created this. Thank you, Mr. Wolfe, for your contributions to the community. The virtual funnel. Making higher-level DCC RPG characters with real class. By Paul Wolfe. I've run into situations where I've needed players to have characters at a certain level for a playtest or convention game. The Purple Sorcerer character generator is great for quickly generating these higher-level characters, but I've always felt like something was missing. Characters in DCC RPG undergo transformative events throughout their careers besides level gain with hit points, etc. The most obvious change is luck burn, but also things happen. Arcane corruption, patron favors, deity disapproval, loss of limbs, gaining magical items sometimes. Usually cursed, and 100 other things. This system is intended to take your zero-level characters, funnel them through a virtual adventure, and then apply further changes to them at each subsequent level. The funnel is lethal, intended to end up with 1 or 2 first-level characters. For the Game Master's Den, we are skipping the leveling of those characters after the funnel. The character funnel is a feature of DCC RPG that many found jarring when it was first introduced, but my gaming group took to it in masochistic fashion. In generating a higher-level character, I didn't want to lose the randomness of the funnel, which I feel like a straight character generator bypasses. To generate a first-level character using a virtual zero-level funnel table. Perform these steps below. 1. Generate 4 zero-level characters and arrange them in any order you want. For the first character, follow the next step. 2. Roll a d20 and consult the virtual zero-level funnel table. Note, the max luck spend column indicates how much luck you can spend on this d20 roll. 3. Make the indicated saving throw or ability check and apply the fail result if the save fails, and the reward if the character still lives, and the bonus reward if the save was successful. Note, you can spend as much luck as you want on the saving throw/ability check. 4. Repeat until the character either gains 10 XP or dies. 5. If the character dies, move all XP gained in any equipment and/or treasure to the next character. Other rewards are lost. Note, if any character rolls a natural 1, gruesome death, all living characters receive 2 XP. 6. For each additional character, repeat from step 2. A note about rewards. It appears that if only one character makes it through the funnel, he or she will have seriously boosted abilities and saves, not to mention treasure and possibly magical items, and that's true. In testing, this was not the case. The first 2 characters died 90% of the time. The third character died 60% of the time, leaving the last character, who made 1 or 2 rolls and typically survived. All 4 characters died only 40% of the time. Science people.
I am going to roll a 5-sided die to determine which group goes first. We will continue running groups until there are 2 survivors. May the most fortunate peasant live.
I'll be running the characters through the funnel with the judge. I numbered the characters in the order they will go through the virtual funnel. I then made a table I can fill in as I go. and for future virtual funnel runs. Now, I'm going to burn 2 luck for this roll.
Stabbed. This guy isn't that great with a sword. You can totally take him. The character must make a saving throw reflex DC 10 or take 1d6 damage. Gain 1 XP and a short sword. Oration to the masses. The Squid Sorcerer loves a good ballad, and your lute has never sounded better. Personality DC 16 failure is a reward of 1d100 SP. If you roll a success, however, you gain +1 personality permanent bonus. Gruesome death. Your character is dismembered by an automaton with chainsaws, rusty scalpels, and various arcanoscience implements. He or she is resurrected in unending pain as a near-mindless killing machine. Character is effectively dead. Transfer gear and XP as standard. Character becomes the big bad. Award 2 XP to each surviving character. Arrowed. You watched a guy in the marketplace catch arrows all the time as a kid. How hard could it be? Make a stamina-based check DC 10 or failure is 1d6 damage. Reward is +1 XP and a short bow. Eyes of the Overlord. Aegon Reg, the patron saint of lucky damned rolls, smiles on those about to die. Roll a will save DC 20. If successful, gain a patron bond and +4 XP. If failed, gain 1d100 GP and roll again at +5. This character cannot get this result again. Lucky find. The Wizard's Apprentice says the tiny silver statue is that of the great demon king, Alfred E. Smith. Is he reading that inscription right? Luck check, roll luck score or under. Success is permanent +1 luck and +2 XP. A failure results in nothing ventured, nothing lost. Certain death. After clinging to a precipice, your character falls just before help arrives. Character must pass a reflex save DC 20 or die immediately. Success is +3 XP, a random ability score +1, and next roll is at -5. Mindless death. A floating alien jumble of ganglia and 14 eyes stares directly into your soul. It's not impressed. You must make a will save DC 16 or die. Success is +2 XP, a random level 1 wizard spell, and roll again at -3. Perceptual injury. The collector takes your tongue. He has good taste. Fortitude DC 14. Success is +2 XP. +1 on all perception checks permanently. And roll again at -2. Games of chance. Queen to rook 4. Mate in 10. Now, please don't eat my friends. Make an intelligence check at DC 18. Success is a permanent +1 to intelligence. A +2 XP, and roll again +1. Failure is +1d10 GP. Existential injury. It wasn't a good idea to open that book and start reading. But, when are you going to get to use the proto-goblin language again? Make a will save DC 14. A failure is 1d4 damage. And lose 1d3 mental ability points, personality and/or intelligence. A success is a free language, +2 XP, and roll again at -2. Oration to the masses. The squid sorcerer loves a good ballad, and your lute has never sounded better. Make a personality roll. DC is 16. Failure is you gain 1d100 SP. Success +1 per permanent bonus. Is detect traps +1 and +2 XP, then roll again at -2. Debilitating injury. The rusty scythe springs out, slicing off your left foot. That's why the tribe calls you Circle Runner. Make a reflex save. The DC is 14. Failure is 1d4 damage and lose 1d3 physical ability points permanently. Success is detect traps +1 and +2 XP, then roll again at -2.
One character in 2 groups survived the virtual funnel. The funnel seems like it could be a fun way to quickly and efficiently get characters through a funnel. Although it is no substitute for an actual adventure, these tables with some tweaking and additional role-playing from the judge could potentially lead to some interesting stories. The end of this video was simply me showing the characters I will be using in the adventure The Doom of the Savage Kings. Thank you for this tool, Paul Wolfe. Thank you all for watching the Game Master's Dengong Farmer's Almanac special. We will see you soon. Take care.
This is an epilogue to the videos and a channel update. I only recently got back into tabletop role-playing games. Lately, I have played a lot of dungeon crawl classics. There are other games I plan on playing. Some of these games are on the virtual tabletop foundry. Some of the other games I may record using a more analog method. I have a lot of books to read and things to learn still. These videos may seem sporadic or few and far between. Thank you.